Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma at Shaw at the corner of Cloverdale and Blanchard, and we are here for the Lights of Hope. And you're watching Go Island on ShawTV. On today's show, Dan Kahn discovers what silly laws the Victoria Police had to enforce a century ago. And James Green meets an entrepreneur who is opening a new restaurant, who says that the food speaks for itself. All that and much more on Go Island. Hello, and thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. It's a cool, crisp night in Victoria here at Shaw on the corner of Cloverdale and Blanchard, but I am warm and cozy in my heart because we are here for such a beautiful light up. Tell us a little bit about Lights of Hope.
I think it's the perfect time of year to do an event like this. I don't think anybody can say they're not touched by cancer, directly or indirectly. It impacts all of us. And we're trying to do something where people can make a small donation. You buy a light bulb for $10, and it's a way of saying, as a community, we're going to keep fighting. This is a war we're in. We're going to win the war battle by battle, one light bulb at a time.
Just give us some of the stats on how much the money that we go to research, how much it is making a difference.
It's a game changer. You know, as I said before, we're in a war here against cancer. We're going to win it one battle at a time. In Canada in 1940, a Canadian had a 20% chance of surviving cancer. Today's survival rates are 60%, and for kids, they're 80% and even higher in some cancers.
And you have a success story for us, don't you?
Yeah, hi Michelle, my brother's wife, my sister-in-law Michelle. Last year, just before we met, when Michelle was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, very scary diagnosis, very grim, and she's back at work full-time and doing well. It's a miracle. It does happen, but it's research, right? The research does save lives.
Absolutely. Yeah. I also believe that every time you light up someone's life with your hope, your prayers, your thoughts, it's only $10, but it's more than that. It's that action somehow creates this positive energy, and we need that right now, don't we?
It does, and there's power in numbers. We're all going to do it, and we're all going to send great energy out there to the people we love.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for all the work you do.
Pleasure. Thank you.
You always light up my life. I love having a chance to hang out with you, even on a cold winter's night. Now, speaking of what happened 40 years ago, 100 years ago, there were some pretty bizarre laws, and the police had to arrest people for some pretty crazy things. Dan Kahn with that story. Debbie, I love coming out here every year with you to celebrate hope. Lights of Hope it's one of my favorite things to do every year. Tell us a little bit about why this campaign is so important.
This campaign is so important. It is about hope. You're absolutely right. It's for hope for those on a cancer journey, and what better way to celebrate. Our partnership with Shaw has been just integral in supporting these campaigns. This is our 3rd year, and we're so excited. Over $25,000 in the past 2 years, and we know we're going to top that this year. People want to make a difference. They want to find a way to honor those on a cancer journey, and what better way? You can make a donation. You go up on the honor roll, celebrating. As an example, my cancer special person this year is Mike Lawless, who is right now battling a cancer journey of his own. So I'm celebrating Mike, and I made my donation for him.
Such a wonderful time of year to do, to light up people's lives with such hope. Now, speaking of hope, if you were a restaurateur and you wanted to open up a new restaurant, this would be a very difficult time of year to do it. But there is an entrepreneur that is so confident in his new style of flavor that he has chosen this time of year to go for it. And James Green has that story. I love a chef who has the courage to say, let the food speak for itself. Thanks for that story, James Green. We're here at Shaw. We are lighting up the corner of Blanchard and Cloverdale in a big way because Lights of Hope, the campaign that raises not only money for research so that we can end the war on cancer, but it raises hope. what does it mean to you to represent Shaw tonight and be part of this event?
Well, you know, Karen, thanks for asking, and we're just a representative of Shaw. You know, it really means so much to our staff that work here and the community. You know, Shaw has always been about giving back to the communities that we live and work in, and this is a great way to be able to do that. You know, we have a large tree up there, and we'd certainly like to see the whole tree lit up for this Lights of Hope campaign. You know, cancer touches so many people in so many different ways, and particularly this time of year, it's such a great time to be able to give back to the community that we live and work in.
Now we have to take a very quick break, but go nowhere. When we come back, we're going to be lighting up the Shaw building here, and more great stories right here on Go Island.
Hosanna in excelsis, in so here below. Let steeple bells be swung, and the oh. 4, 3, 2, 1,
It's official. The corner of Blanchard and Cloverdale is lit up with hope. Thanks to Accent Inns and Shaw, Lights of Hope campaign is officially kicked off. And as you're driving into town and you look over at these beautiful festive lights, take a moment to say a prayer for anyone in your life who's going through their own cancer journey. Now we have to take a very short break, but when we come back, we're going on an island adventure. And this week, we're gonna go skating and skiing. Well, it's official. The Lights of Hope campaign is on. Daphne Good, you're such a force behind this campaign. What does it mean to you that Shaw is part of this in such a big way?
It's huge. You know, I think corporate support means everything in our small communities on Vancouver Island, and just to see the enthusiasm that Shaw had, they come together for Lights of Hope. We really hope it's inspiring. It's all about the people, one person at a time, who's being helped by the services of the Canadian Cancer Society.
Well, thank you, Daphne, for all that you do to make this campaign a success.
Thanks, Karen.
And don't forget, as you drive by and you look at the beautiful festive lights on both the Shaw building and the Accent Inn building, take that moment, say a little prayer for anyone in your life going through a cancer journey, and then go and donate your $10 to Light Up a Bulb.
Exactly.
Thank you. We will see you next time.
Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.